Yo, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 best decks right now to use to get to Ultimate Champion. So starting off at number 5, we have Electro Giant, which is a really good deck right now. I feel like the Evolved Inferno Dragon just adds so much extra pressure to the pushes of Electro Giant, and also you have the Golden Knight to chain on the tower, you have Lightning to kill buildings, Tornado to pull in stuff to your E-Giant. This guy here, I believe, is just playing Lava Loon. That is a pretty bad balloon push, because all we have to do now is Lightning, and this guy might have already just lost. I don't know if he has like a Goblin Cage or something, but if he doesn't, he probably lost here. Oh, he does have the Barbs, no. Oh man, the Barbs are going to help him out so much in this matchup, guys, but I guess we get a little bit of damage still, and guards still force out the arrows. I am going to pressure pretty aggressively with this Golden Knight, because he's very low on Elixir that he can't stop that. Nice, really good connection. And guys, the other most important thing about this deck is that it's probably the easiest deck in the game to play to get to Ultimate Champion. It's just really easy. All you have to pretty much do, though, is just make sure to not overcommit with your E-Giant and single Elixir. That's really all you have to do. If you don't overcommit with your E-Giant and single, you're pretty much always going to be fine with this deck. So, yeah, just be aware that sometimes with E-Giant, you do have to defend first and attack later. I am going to pressure right now, though, because I just feel like he can't punish me. He wasted the Zap, so if he goes for a Balloon, I just get an Inferno Dragon. Okay, he does go in for that. I'm just going to get my Inferno. He does get the Barbs, too. Okay, you know, guys, he's going to take my tower, so you guys might think, like, oh, Ian messed up. Well, I mean, I don't think he can defend either, so yes, I will probably lose my tower here, but all we have to do now is just NATO this in. I feel like maybe I could have stopped the Barbs right there, guys, but I just wanted to make sure I'd have the NATO for his Inferno Dragon. And I mean, heck, this should just take the whole tower. I don't even know if I needed this Golden Knight right here. Okay, he does go for the Miner onto it anyways. Just wanted to make sure we'd take it out. That's not too bad for us, guys. We can actually E-Giant the pocket. Wait, come on, Golden Knight. If he Barbs here, the Golden Knight might get on them. Oh, there it goes! Oh my gosh, it goes all the way back? My goodness, guys, that Golden Knight was insane. Inferno Dragon is on the tower, forcing out the Skelly Drags, but it still gets so much damage. I'll just go for a cannon right here, kind of just setting it up passively in order to get ready for a good defense. And I'm not even doing any crazy plays here, guys. I'm just playing like literally as basic as you possibly could play. And it's going pretty well right now, actually. He does get the Evo Zap down. Oh my goodness. That should die, though. Yeah. And guard's got a lot of damage there. He tried to predict my E-Giant. Didn't work out too well for him, though. Alright, I guess I'll just go for a Barbarrel right here. Guys, there should be no way he could defend this right now. Yeah, E-Giant's just going to walk up on the Inferno Dragon, and I guess all we have to do now is go for a Lightning, and that's going to kill everything. Inferno Dragon just went absolutely ham there. We're going to Evo Cannon the pocket just to make sure we take the tower, and that's game over. Now, guys, moving on to deck number 4, we have this really quick bait cycle deck. It's a bait deck without even the Golem Barrel. It just has the Wall Breakers and the Suspicious Bush, which are really good bait cards right now in the meta. And this deck is able to work so well because you have the Cannoneer Tower to give you such a good defense, even though you don't have a defensive building or anything like that. You can always play this deck with Princess Tower, though, and you guys can feel free to put a cannon or something over Fire Spirit if you really do want to have a building up in here. You could probably do something like that, and it would work pretty well. Decent Boss Bandit here. It's going to force out something, or it should just get a ton of damage. Nice, look at all that damage. I guess for this, I'll just go for a Dark Goblin down low, and then our Boss Bandit is going to get some more ability damage here. We could even Wall Breakers as well. I guess I'll get Spear Goblins down, guys, but I'm pretty sure we're going to lose our tower at this point. Ooh, he does go in for the Fireball. We do kind of stop that, though. Wait, guys, we actually might survive? No, I don't think we're going to. Or will we? I don't know if that Dark Goblin was worth it or not. It's not that bad, though. It's still going to get tower damage. Alright, we got kind of Lava First played right there, guys. So, unfortunately not the best start we could have had, but not looking too bad either, I would say. Yeah, not looking too bad. If he tries to go for a Lava, we just have to get some really good pressure, I suppose. I'm going to go for the Bush right here, then. I might even get some Evo Wall Breakers with this as well. Okay, yeah, this guy's really going to struggle to defend this. We can even Ice Spirit just to make sure whatever he plays is going to just die. Alright, he plays the Valkyrie. Pretty good Valkyrie, but, like, we get a lot of connection damage there, and for defense, all we have to do now is just go for a Dark Goblin, and then we just get a nice Bush to pressure as well. That Valkyrie will just take my tower, but this Dark Goblin's going to go kind of insane right now. Man, look at that Dark Goblin value, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna boss ban at the back just to kind of enable the 3-card cycle and stuff. Wait, let's protect this? Wait, guys, the Dark Goblin, oh my gosh. Dude, we're actually protecting the Dark Goblin so well we forced out his Evo Zap. That is definitely not what he wanted to play right there. We're gonna get a nice log right here. Boss Bandit is doing some good work as well. We do get one bush hit on the tower too, which is pretty nice. And we can just go in for a bush right here. Alright guys, this will be really, really hard to defend right now. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna defend this, but we'll try to find some way to do something. Nice! Spear Goblins do stay alive. And we can just go for a second Dark Goblin down low. You guys can see, like, we don't have much air defense at all, but our cycle is just so quick that, well, for one, we're able to pressure him constantly, so he can't really build up great pushes. And also, we're just cycling so many Dark Goblins so quickly. So yeah, we're in a pretty nice spot right now. He does go in for the Evo Valkyrie, though. Okay. Guys, we do have our Evo Wall Breakers, which are going to be really hard for him to stop, but I just want to wait for this Valkyrie to get away a little bit. Oh, snap. He goes for the Skelly Drag's Balloon, but I think we're going to be okay, if you ask me. Yeah, the beautiful Ice Spirit there helps us out a lot. We could just pressure with another bush here in a second as well. He wasted the Zap, so I don't know if he can actually stop this. Let's just go in for the Wall Breakers, get an Ice Spirit for his Valkyrie that he's definitely going to play. He does have to Fireball that. Bush may have not gotten damage, but our Wall Breaker and Fire Spirit both did. We're gonna go in for this right now. We're going to get a pre-log for some guards or whatever he plays. We do hit the guards right there, and Bush takes us the win. My number 3 deck to get to Ultimate Champion with has to be Hog Earthquake. I feel like it's a pretty easy deck to understand the fundamentals of, but after you get better and better at the game, there's so many crazy outplays you can do with it. So I feel like it has a really high skill cap, but it's not super hard to get the basics down with and have some decent success with from the very start. So it's a great deck for a lot of you guys, I think. Unfortunately, Ice Spirit does not get a connection right there. This might be a pretty nice hog push, though. Okay, this guy does have a random skeleton army out of nowhere. Unfortunately, our Mighty Miner is getting distracted, so probably not going to be anything right here, but at least we know now that he has a ton of Storm cards. I feel like this guy might have a Lightning in his deck, too. I almost remember facing this guy before. Not 100% sure, but kind of recognize his deck a little bit. Yeah, I'll just go for a cannon right here. Kind of a weird Valkyrie push by him. I don't know why he would be so aggressive here when I have all the things I need to defend. Yeah, we take, like, no damage, and he just got a -2 trade there. This Firecracker placement is pretty good, guys. I'm always going for it kind of off to the side, so that way it's going to kill the Skelly Barrel and not take any death damage, even. We do get a nice prediction log there. It's kind of obvious he would go for something that was a Swarm. And we are up a little bit right now. I kind of have to Earthquake this Goblin Gang because I want to save the cannon for his evolved Wall Breakers. Yeah, see, beautiful. I think a lot of people would have wasted something else there, but since I saved that cannon, we're fine now. We do have our log for this Skeleton Barrel, and I feel like he wasted most of his Swarm cards, so he probably shouldn't be able to punish us here. We're up by just a little bit, which is fine. We have to be a little bit careful with when we go in with our Hog Riders, though, because if we go in for it at the wrong time, he can pretty easily punish us and just defend it with, like, a Skarmy. I'll go in for the Hog right now, kind of early, just so his Inferno Tower is going to, like, kind of deplete before we get to another Hog Rider. We could also go for the Earthquake on this, just to take it off the board really quickly, then we just Mighty Miner up high, and we have our Evolved Cannon as well if we need it for something. Oh yeah, I'm going to get a great Evo Cannon right here. And guys, he kind of has to play something. Yeah, he has to play something loggable, so that's pretty good for us. I guess I'll let the Skarmy go. Hog Rider is not swinging on the tower. I thought maybe it would just barely reach the tower, but unfortunately it didn't quite do so. We should be okay, though, I think. We could just Earthquake on defense. Our defenses haven't really been optimal so far, but it's okay. He does go for an early Inferno Tower, which is going to get his king up right here, I guess, but I'm okay with this, though. Couldn't really do much about that. Inferno Tower's already almost dead, though. And we could just get the Firecracker to hit this Skelly Barrel by pulling it towards the middle. Alright, let's go in for this here. Let's get a nice Earthquake down. He does get another Inferno Tower, guys, but our Firecracker is causing him a lot of issues right now. Yeah, look at this Firecracker going crazy. We're going to get a great Evo Cannon down just to kill the full Goblin Gang. Then we also get a Hog Rider here. He's going to probably go for like a Skarmy, so we're going to log it, which we do successfully. And his Valkyrie's just giving us free Firecracker damage on the tower. Yeah, this is just such an easy matchup right here. He's actually giving up right now. Man, like a few months ago, I wouldn't have put Hog on this list, guys, but I feel like it got a lot better ever since the Hut got a nerf, and now a lot of the matchups are definitely a lot more beatable, so yeah, easy win. Now, making our way all the way up to the number 2 deck, we have Minor Poison. This version of Minor Poison is actually decently free-to-play friendly. I mean, you have no champion, you only have 1 legendary in the log, and yeah, besides that, it really is just quite easy to level up in general. I think our opponent right here probably has Giant Graveyard by the looks of it. This matchup is going to be a little bit interesting for sure. I don't know if I really like it too much, but we'll see what we can do out here. I guess I'll get my Hut down. Oh, I meant to go for it 1 tile lower. Ooh, this is pretty bad, guys. I didn't mean to play my Hut that high. It's going to make it so his bowler can probably take it out really quickly. Hopefully he responds to the wall breakers. Okay, he does go for a whole set of barbs right there. Interesting. I guess I'll just go in for this right here. Then we get a fat log on everything. Okay, the archer just decides to dodge it somehow. I think we're going to defend okay, though, guys. I think we should be chilling right here. Yeah. We could also play our bats right now. Hopefully they force out like a snowball or something. The bats are actually really nice in this matchup, guys. Okay, he's going in for the giant. He does get the minions down as well, which unfortunately do provide him pretty good value. We have to get our knight here. And let's see if he goes for like snowball or arrows. Okay, he does go for the arrows, but our spear globes are kind of off to the side here, so we're going to take these minions out pretty nicely. He's going to have to respond to them, but then we can maybe go for like bats on whatever he plays here. No, he actually doesn't respond to them, but look at all that damage we just got. Looking really good right now, but obviously just the fact that he has arrows and snowball is not a good sign for us. Graveyard is not impossible for us to stop, though, because, you know, we have poison and stuff like that. We have definitely a good few answers to some of his stuff. We're going to get some nice Evo bats up high right now. He does get a really quick snowball, though. He probably had his snowball hovered right there just in anticipation. Maybe our wall breakers can do something? Okay. Okay, I shouldn't have let his bowler get on my tower. That's my fault right there, but hey, we do get a little bit of a connection at least, so not bad. We're going to get our bats down here. I could have just gone for a poison, but as you guys can see, he's kind of delayed on getting his spell down here, so yeah, we take out just about everything. Wow, we didn't even need our poison at all. Okay, 1 skeleton, can you just die? No offense, though, but my goodness, that 1 skeleton just stayed alive for way too long. We do get a nice log on the barbarians right here, at least. I feel like the most annoying part about this matchup actually might be the minions, honestly, guys. They're definitely causing me a few issues here. I'm just going to go ahead and poison the graveyard to be safe this time. Giant should die here, so I think we're chilling. Yeah. I'm not going to overcommit too much here, though. I just want to see what he does. Okay, he goes for that. I'll just get this down, and then we could get a very nice log. Okay, guys, I think we just poison on this. Okay, no way the archers got pushed away from my log. That's kind of lucky for him, but he still wasted the arrows, which he didn't actually need to do. And he goes for the giant, guys, but now he cannot stop my Evo wall breakers, trust me. There's literally nothing he can do. Yeah, he can't do anything. Wow, we just made him give up. I guess the matchup was a lot better than I realized. My number 1 deck to get to Ultimate Champion with has to be Royal Giant Monk, guys. If you don't have Monk leveled up, you can always play Ghost instead. But, guys, this deck is absolutely insane right now. It's so incredibly good against stuff like Mega Knight. It's really good against even P.E.K.K.A, surprising. Like, people always used to think that P.E.K.K.A counters RG, but having, like, the Fisherman, the Hunter, and stuff, you can actually beat things like P.E.K.K.A even. You have decent air defense to beat Balloon decks as well. It's not easy against Balloon decks, but sometimes the Evo Hunter just goes absolutely insane, so you can have a pretty decent time there. Okay, Monk, please push that back. Oh, it took way too long. Man, guys, I thought we could have got a lot of damage right there, but unfortunately, the Monk didn't hit that Mighty Monitor back as quick as I would have wanted it to. All good, though. We could just go for that Fisherman and then pull this back. I cycled the Fisherman first on purpose, guys, and play the Skeletons after. That way we get to a Fisherman again as quickly as possible. So I did that actually on purpose. Alright, definitely not the best start here against Hog, but at least we do have our king up, and we definitely do want to go same lane here, so I'm going to be making sure that I set up with my monks here in the back on the left side. Ice Spirit is going to counter my Fisherman, but it's okay, though. We do also have our Hunter, which is a decent Hog counter. This time we just have to focus on making sure that our Monk doesn't die too early. Oh, that's kind of an annoying Firecracker, because it's actually locked on the wrong thing. Ooh, he does pop the ability. Dude, that's so bad for us, man. Oh, that's so bad for us. Like, everything went wrong there. The Firecracker just wasn't getting reflected, then got on my Hunter. Yeah, it just did me straight dirty right there, guys. Hopefully this Hog does get countered, though. Nice, I think that'll get fully countered. Yeah, because I played my E-Spirit. I'm going to go for an aggressive RG. I'm not really expecting too much here, but maybe it could put him in a bad cycle or do at least a little something, hopefully. We're going to get a decent Fireball down right here as well on the Firecracker. Dang, looks like no damage still. Dang it, okay. We have to make a bit of a comeback here, guys, but I think we can do it, though. I think we can definitely make something happen. I'm going to E-Spirit as well, just so that gets fully countered. It's better to overcommit than undercommit against these Hogs, I feel like. Now, guys, I know he does have the Evo Firecracker right now, so we are going to have to watch out for that, mainly. We do have our Evo Hunter, though, which is pretty nice. I'm kind of just expecting a Firecracker. Yeah, I knew he'd go for it. I knew he'd do something like that. Alright, pretty nice Monk ability right here. Oh, we reflected his log right there. We completely reflected his log. Beautiful. RG is going to take out this cannon, and then he's going to have to go for a second cannon, I guess. Yeah, he has to go for a second cannon right here. His defense is kind of falling apart, though, guys. Look at the Hunter. Nice! The RG's still stuck on the tower. Dude, oh my gosh, guys. We're just probably going to win off that one single push. We were getting wrecked the whole game by the Hog hits randomly connecting, and then just one good push, and that's literally all it takes for us in this matchup. Wow. Easy win.